a personality shaped by being an athlete and a background in mainstream sports media, I found that the stories I was most interested in telling were the ones often overlooked, the ones that might not otherwise be told, the ones that show the intangible and not just the highlight reel. The Sports Council is about highlighting the great, the good, the unique, and everything in between in the Pacific Northwest sports world. I'm Jamie Council. Thanks for joining me.
You're listening to the Sports Council on 1340 ESPN, the Tri-Cities leader in sports.
Welcome to the Sports Council on 1340 ESPN, your Tri-Cities leader in sports. Well, we're talking softball playoffs, joined by Kylie Leite, head coach of Kamiakin girls softball, and it's beautiful softball weather we're having.
It has been, yeah. Today's a little bit windy, but it's been really nice out the last couple weeks. So
absolutely, it's always going to kind of come down. There's always going to be something going on,
especially in Tri-Cities.
So try not to get blown away as you guys are preparing for a big game on Friday. We'll get into that, but we'll start with regular season undefeated MCC champions for Kamiakin. It's been a long time in the making.
Yeah, I'm excited for the girls. They've had this goal since they were freshmen, and just to see it unfold has been really cool and fun to sit back and experience and watch them experience too as a coach. So it's been really fun.
And what year is this for you?
This is my 8th year. 8th year, we had COVID, so 7th or 8th year.
Okay.
Yeah.
And I think the first time that we chatted was when your dad was your assistant coach.
Yep, I think it's in like 2022. And actually, Lizzie's older sister was a senior that year too. So kind of a full circle moment, but yes.
So and now you're on your own, you're flying, you're head coach back then. So
yes, I was.
And MCC champions, undefeated. Was that something that you expected going into the season?
I didn't have any expectations. I knew that we would come out and compete. We've had a strong team for 4 years. These girls are seniors, and anytime you have a group of freshmen that come in as cohesive as this group, I knew they would compete, and we just take it game by game. And, after we got a couple wins under our belt and we knew, what to expect with that, we just played it game by game. We didn't have any expectations, and we just played it as it came. So.
And what makes Kamiakin so tough to face in your eyes?
I know everybody says their camaraderie and cohesiveness, but our girls have been playing together since they were like 8 years old. Most of these kids, their families know each other really well. They know each other's ins and outs of softball. We've got a good pitching staff, we've got a good hitting team, and we play solid defense. So I think just all of those things pieced together, and we work hard, and the girls have fun, and you can see it. They're playing softball, but they're playing with their friends, and they're playing to have fun and compete, and that's fun to watch. I think that makes them tough to beat.
A lot of high caliber players on Kamiakin as well as around the Tri-Cities. Yeah. MCC is a tough league, and that shows getting into the district playoffs. Richland finally getting that win over you guys, and you're still in it. We'll get into later in the bracket, but I want to break that down. How did you guys react? Losing to a team that you faced and beat throughout the regular season.
I think anytime you play a tough team 3 times, it's tough. Anytime you play somebody 3 times, especially in our conference, especially a Richland team, our girls just they know that they can compete with anybody. And I think after that loss, we kind of took it as like, okay, we know what we need to work on, we know what we need to focus on moving forward, and that's how we rolled with it and went into our practices like that. So
So just reset, refocus, and so Richland playing Hanford, both of them going to state, and then it's a 1-2 for that second playoff spot between you guys and Meade, set for 5 o'clock here in the Tri-Cities on Friday.
Yep. It's 1 versus 2. It'll be fun to watch. I think our girls are excited. Their goal obviously is to get to state, as with most of the teams in our league, and that's been their goal from day one. Like, we sat in this room in March and we're like, okay, what are our goals? And they're like, we want to get to state and we want to compete. And so anytime we have any deterrent, we bring it back to like, what's our goal? And our conversations were, our goal at the end of the day is to get to state, and we still have a chance. So that's what we're rolling with.
So a win on Friday would give you that bid into state. And you talk about camaraderie a lot with the team. For you, what is your coaching style?
I think this group of girls, they make it easy because they play so close together. We focus a ton, especially in the last couple of years, on the mentality and the mindset. We spend a lot of time journaling, a lot of time focusing on the things that are going to come up in a game, like adversity and mistakes that'll happen, and what are we going to do if this happens, so that when it happens, they're prepared for it. And just, we just want to be a positive support to our girls and help them get to their goals and accomplish whatever their goals are for that year. So
more of the mental part of the sport.
We've transitioned to that for sure in the last couple of years. Just, as former athletes ourselves, we wanted to make sure that the girls were prepared for those things that, maybe we didn't get to experience. And the game is tough. It's a hitter's game, and we know we have good players in our league. And if we can get an advantage on that, we can prepare them for the unforeseen things too.
And you talked about it, former athletes yourselves with you and your coaching staff. Can you tell me kind of the backgrounds, or what made both you and the coaching staff kind of develop that mindset of being able to pass it on to the next generation of softball players?
Yeah, I played college softball. I played at a Division II school in North Carolina. And my other coaches played, junior college. Some of them played at College of Idaho. 2 of them actually played at College of Idaho, and they were both former players of mine. And I just think that so many of those pieces get, overlooked when you're an athlete, especially, our girls. We have talented players, and I think that people see talent and they want to just focus on that piece of it. And we just really stepped back in the last couple of years and are like, hey, we want to give them an advantage that they can't get, somewhere else. They can go work and hit on their own. They can hit and do drills here. But, we just wanted to shift the focus to focus on some of those things that we can't control outside of.
Yeah, and it'll help them if they don't have that at another stop, or even in life in general.
Especially as they go into college, we just wanted to give them like a head start to the things, and those are life skills that you want to learn too. We're all educators, and we just wanted to prepare them with the things that you can't control, and so they have a little bit more control over them when they happen.
Absolutely, and you have a couple players moving on to the next level. We'll get into the roster in the next segment, and kind of wrapping up a look at Coach's 8th year head coach, Kamiakin girls softball. How have you changed as a coach over that time?
Oh man, probably a lot. I think that with time comes experience. I'm a little bit older than I was when I first started coaching. I think I was 23 my first year as a head coach, and I think you learn a lot. You learn the things that are important, the things that are not important, and how just every group of kids that you get is different too. I think that you learn how a kid responds to failure, and you can help them differently than another kid. Every kid is coached, they appreciate being coached differently, and I think that those are the things that I've seen in my time as a coach, is just how to help every kid differently, just like I would in the classroom. So
So Kamiakin girls softball, undefeated MCC champions, and playing on Friday against Meade for a spot in state. Again, we're catching up with Kylie Leite, head coach of Braves softball. We'll talk a little bit about the roster when we come back. You're listening to the Sports Council on 1340 ESPN, your Tri-Cities leader in sports.
Go Braves.
Life happens. Lucky for you, ICCU has a new kind of checking account that comes with benefits that help you life better. Because being human is a full-time job.
Living in a rental shouldn't mean settling for poor-tasting tap water. With Soft Water Specialists, you can have pure, clean drinking water in your home, easily and affordably. Our countertop filtration system removes impurities, improves taste, and fits perfectly in any rental space. Plus, it can produce hot or cold water. No big installations, no hassle, just fresh, crisp water. Stay healthy, stay hydrated, and love your water again. Soft Water Specialists. See why we have a 5-star rating on more than 600 Google reviews. Visit softwaterspecialist.com and love your water where you live.
Right now at McCurley Chevrolet, drive home one of America's most trusted trucks. Lease a new Chevy Silverado for just $329 a month, or get financing as low as 0%. Built for early mornings, long days, and whatever comes next. The Chevy Silverado is the truck that gets it done, day after day. And when you buy with McCurley, it's easy, honest, and hassle-free from start to finish. McCurley Chevrolet, your way home.
If you've got a winery, brewery, or dairy, why buy industrial parts and supplies from across the country? Central Industrial Sales is your local source for supplies and equipment for the dairy, food processing, winery, and brewing industries. We specialize in custom fabrication, industrial cleaning equipment, sanitary fittings, valves, pumps, chemicals, and many other supplies. Everything's available through our website, by phone, or by dropping by our office. Call 509-375-4032 or find us at centralindustrialsales.com.
You're listening to Jamie Council on the Sports Council.
We're back on the Sports Council on 1340 ESPN, your Tri-Cities leader in sports, talking fast pitch softball, Braves MCC champions, and playing for a spot in state on Friday here in the Tri-Cities. You ready?
Yes, I'm so ready. The girls are ready. We're ready. We've been anticipating this all year. We're just ready for it to be 5 o'clock on Friday.
Start putting those into motion, mental prep, all that good stuff. And let's talk a little bit about the Braves players. You have some good ones. We'll start with the pitchers.
We've got Lizzie O'Leary. She throws most of our innings for us. She's going to play at Central Washington next year. And she's just a workhorse. She's got good velocity and she's got good movement. Jocelyn Bass does a phenomenal job for us. She threw in some of our games for us too, and just has good spin on the ball. And the combination of those two together really works really well for us as a pitching staff.
So the 1 and 2 punch on the mound for you guys. And what about infield players?
Jada Kelly is our third baseman. She is a kid you can hit a ball at as hard as you can, and she will stop it. She's a stud. Annalise Thomason, she's our shortstop. She's a great kid. Plays pretty competitive travel ball, and she just gets it. She's got good flow. She's got good range. Good hitter too. Kaylin Grandine, she's one of a kid that we can go to all the time. A leader on the field and off the field, and the girls, they just all flock to her. She has good range too at second base. Lizzie and Jocelyn rotate between first base when they're not pitching. Both of them do a great job. Joss has got some good height, so she saves us quite a bit on that. Our catcher, we have 2 catchers that caught for us this year. Harley Worcester, she's got a really good arm and does a good job working with our pitchers. They've got a lot of trust in her, and so I think that helps. Brooklyn Cole has caught for us, this year and some in the past. And again, really good relationship with our pitchers. I think they both feel really comfortable with either of them behind the plate. Our right fielder, Layla Downhauer, she's definitely a leader on the team, has a good bat and just good range and just like a really positive light for our girls. I think they all, again, go to her too. And then Jordan Marquez, she's going to Eastern Oregon. She's got a really strong bat. I think she's hit 12 home runs this year and can throw someone out from deep center field and has some really incredible range. And again, is also a leader. And then Brooklyn also plays left field for us. And she's got a great arm. She's got a good range and just a really good bat too. She hits in the 2 spot for us. Haley Whitemarsh, she's a freshman, lefty slapper. She has really quick speed. One of the faster kids that I've seen in a long time.
I recognize that last name.
Yes, she's going to be a good one. She also plays second base, plays outfield. Layla Kraft is our DP. She's got a really strong bat. She's a lefty. She's tough to throw to. She's got a lot of power. And Talia Silva, she is a DP hitter as well, just a ton of power. You know, we pinch hit her, won at bat this year, and first pitch hit a home run. She's a good addition as well. So we've got some good depth in our field and some good hitting, good defense, and our pitching's good too.
So well-rounded, and you mentioned it when we were going through the players of the bats. But what are your first 4 batters?
Our leadoff hitter is Annalise. She is our shortstop. Just a couple days ago, had her first at bat was a home run, and her second bat was a home run. But she's a really good gap hitter. She produces runs when we need it. She gets on base. She's quick. She can steal. She's a big threat for us. Our number 2 hitter is Brooklyn. She is the most patient hitter that we have. She has something like, 18, 20 walks in league just because she's selective at the pitches she wants. And she's got a really strong bat too. Lizzie hits number 3 for us, and she just gets it done. She has, 7, 8, 9 home runs this year as well, but just can produce runs as well. And then Jordan Marquez, she's leading our team in home runs. I think she has 12. I think she's up there in the state for home runs too. And she's just a threat. She's tough to throw to. She's somebody I definitely wouldn't want to face as well.
Why should people come out and support the Braves?
They're fun to watch. Like, as a coach, we all think that our teams are great, and they're just fun to watch. They're cohesive. They play so loose that it just looks natural for them. I know that Kamiakin's had success. They won state 3 years in a row in 2012, 2013, 2014, before our time here. And I think, if you walk in the halls at Kamiakin, there's so much tradition there. There's Hall of Fame people from back in the 90s. There's records that our kids are seeing up there. Some of these records, like our pitcher got to break this year, but some of those records haven't been broken since their years of winning state. And I think that this group of kids they have something special. They have togetherness, and I think that when you have that with talent, you can do a lot of things. So come support, because they're fun to watch and they play hard.
So support Kamiakin. First pitch set for 5 o'clock tomorrow as Mead is in town, a 1 versus a 2 seed. Again, we're catching up with head coach Kylie Leite. Thank you for your time.
Yes, thank you for having me.
When we come back, we'll catch up with a couple of the Braves players. You're listening to the Sports Council on 1340 ESPN, your Tri-Cities leader in sports.
Life happens. Lucky for you, the new ICCU Central Plus checking account comes with benefits, including cell phone protection.
Wait, through my ICCU checking account?
That's right. Along with a whole lot of other benefits you might need. Because being human is a full-time job.
If you've got a winery, brewery, or dairy, why buy industrial parts and supplies from across the country? Central Industrial Sales is your local source for supplies and equipment for the dairy, food processing, winery, and brewing industries. We specialize in custom fabrication, industrial cleaning equipment, sanitary fittings, valves, pumps, chemicals, and many other supplies. Everything's available through our website, by phone, or by dropping by our office. Call 509-375-4032 or find us at centralindustrialsales.com.
Right now at McCurley Chevrolet, drive home one of America's most trusted trucks. Lease a new Chevy Silverado for just $329 a month, or get financing as low as 0%. Built for early mornings, long days, and whatever comes next. The Chevy Silverado is the truck that gets it done, day after day. And when you buy with McCurley, it's easy, honest, and hassle-free from start to finish. McCurley Chevrolet, your way home.
Hi there, it's me, the water boy. Are you tired of water that doesn't taste or smell right? Woo! At Soft Water Specialists, we can remove contaminants and odors, leaving you with better tasting water. Your appliances will last longer, your clothes will be softer and brighter, and your skin and hair will feel incredibly clean. And right now, get 0 down and 12 months same as cash on all our water systems. To transform your water from H2O no to H2O yeah, call Soft Water Specialists today.
You're listening to the Sports Council on 1340 ESPN, the Tri-Cities leader in sports.
I'm Jordan Marquez. I'm a senior and I play center field.
I'm Lizzie O'Leary. I'm a senior and I am a pitcher.
So both seniors, Kamiakin softball. It's playoff time. How are you guys feeling right now?
I feel like we're just feeling pumped. We haven't been to state in a while, so we're trying to get through playoffs and work really hard to get there. So we're feeling really excited.
Yeah, we're feeling really excited. Our practices have really reflected that.
Yeah, and it's going to make you work to get to state. It's been some highs and lows this season. Let's start with the highs. Undefeated throughout regular season. Talk about that run for the team, because like you said, Kamiakin isn't really known for softball, but you came out and you blew the MCC away.
I think it's just a testament to how much work we've put in over the season and over all of the seasons. We've been really close our last 2 years. We made it to state our freshman year. We're really hungry for a postseason, and yeah, we're just trying to go as long as we can.
It's been our goal since our freshman year to be undefeated and win league, and just to see our hard work pay off this whole time has been really nice.
And for you guys being seniors, talk about the team camaraderie, because you don't get there without all players, all positions on the field.
Yeah, now we've been playing together for about 4 years, but a lot of us have been playing together since middle school, since we first started playing softball. And so it's really a special thing about our team is just our camaraderie. We come together and you can tell on the field, off the field, we're just truly really good friends from over the years. And yeah, it's really easy to play with a group of girls that you've been playing with for so long. Yeah.
So going undefeated, is that a place that you guys expected yourself to be in?
I don't think we expected anything out of our games, and that's how we won so much, because we just take every pitch at a time and every game at a time. So we don't really expect to be undefeated, but we expect to win, definitely.
I feel like we always expect the highest amount of effort we can in every game. So it's less of expecting the results of the season and more of just knowing what we expect of each other and how we want to play each game.
Focus on the little things,
yeah.
Not the wins and losses. Yeah. And both of you guys being seniors, explain your leadership style.
I feel like it's more of just the people on your team, so the best way to know that they're putting in the effort and everything. So I feel like it's less of you need to do this, you need to do that. It's more of just we can work together to do this, and yeah.
And I don't think it's only seniors or us being leaders on the team. Every single one of us expects the best from themselves and from others, so we can really help people do that.
So more so a team of leaders, leader by committee, should you say. So talking about the highs, we have to get into the lows because you kind of mentioned it. You're fighting hard to get into playoffs, and you went undefeated in the regular season. And then in the conference tournament, Richland coming in and getting their revenge a little bit. And now on the 15th, you guys playing for a trip to state. What are the feelings right now?
I feel like it makes us more hungry for a win. We know that we are putting our best effort in every single game, so one loss doesn't reflect who we are as a team at all. And we know that like we can play to the best of our abilities. We just have to show that each game, and yeah.
I think the loss is definitely behind us. Every single practice that we've had since then, or like working towards now, we just focus on what's coming next and not what's behind us.
So with the weather maybe not cooperating this week, is that affecting you guys at all? But you seem pretty focused.
I don't know if it's affecting us as much. We obviously know how windy, like how the wind can affect our like throwing and stuff like that, but I think we're working through it. I don't think it's affecting our flow at all.
So you have a big game coming up, and we talked about your leadership style, but tell me about the part of your guys' game that you feel you bring the most to the Braves.
I feel like we really show up in every aspect. There isn't much of like a part that we are better in as much. I feel like we support, like if we're having not as a good of a defensive inning or something like that, we can show up and work. Like we have very motivated people on our team that like are going to support others. Like
this is your chance to brag. This is your chance to brag. Tell me about your game.
I feel like I feel like we're really successful in the infield or in the field just in general. Like if a ball is hit at us, we know what to do, and if not, that doesn't affect us. We don't let that like affect our game. And yeah, we know that there's a lot of support coming from each girl on the team, so it doesn't.
Yeah. And what about you personally? What's the best part of your game?
Well, I'm a pitcher, so I do a lot of pitching. I think maybe just staying focused while I'm pitching. I think it's something where you can get distracted by a lot of like your surroundings and stuff. So I think maybe just staying focused and locked in. Like every girl on the team like can hit. So going up to bat and knowing that even if I fail, there's a girl behind me that like will not be. It's just really nice to see. And same question, you personally about your game. It's hard to talk about yourself, but this is your chance to brag. I think I contribute the most like hitting wise. Like when I was talking about picking each other up, I think not like dependence, but like it's easy to know that like I don't even know how to. They can rely on you, basically. That when they need it, they can count on you to do the job. I love it. And both you guys being seniors, season's not over yet. Still a Brave, but what's next? I am going to go play at Eastern Oregon University. And what do you want to study? I'm studying molecular biology. Okay, so you're smart, and you're also playing softball. I guess. I'm going to Central Washington University to play softball, and I'm going to study elementary education. Awesome. Well, playing at the next level, but still a Brave finishing out your season. Why should people come out, watch, support Kamiakin girls softball? I think it's really easy to support us because when you watch us, you can tell we're out there to have fun, and we just love playing with each other so much that it's fun to watch. We have fun playing, but we also pick each other up so nicely. Like we're always talking and saying nice things to each other, so it's easy to watch us play and watch us succeed. Well, best of luck, and thank you guys for your time. Thank you.
Well, that wrap up this week's show of the Sports Council. Thank you for joining me on 1340 ESPN, your Tri-Cities leader in sports. A reminder, the Sports Council happens 4 times a month, 11:30 a.m. on Thursdays. But you can listen to this show not just over the airwaves at 11:30 on Thursdays, but also on demand at 1340ESPNradio.com via podcast. Wherever you get your podcasts, just search for the Sports Council. And it's also available via YouTube. So lots of ways to listen to the Sports Council and support our local sports community. Until next time, I'm Jamie Council. Now we go back to your originally scheduled Seattle sports programming.